Hi, welcome to Get Kinked, the podcast for Kinked Atlanta, kinky education in Atlanta. I'm Madam Jess, your host, and today's episode is about the last small handful of classes and events we have planned for 2024. I'll try to keep this one quick. So, Kinked Atlanta is coming up on a 2-year anniversary. I'm very excited to announce that we have officially been around for 2 full years now. And we started as just a once a month class. We have grown into a lot more than that, obviously, including this podcast, which I am happy to bring to you today. I am going to keep it short because we only have 4 more events left in 2024. So we are on a mad dash to the holidays, and I know that. I know everyone is busy, so there's only 4 classes and events left for me to tell you about. And the first one, we'll just go right in order. On December 7th, we have the last bi-monthly Bedroom Bondage Rope 101 class that I teach. It'll be the last one for 2024. There's only a room for 1 more couple left, so this is the one that sells out. I do it every other month. Yes, we will be continuing it in 2025. In fact, that class might even expand a little bit, so that's exciting. But the last one this year is scheduled for December 7th on a Saturday, and those tickets are available on Eventbrite if you're interested. Also on December 7th, the actual 2-year mark for Kinked Atlanta. And that's just really exciting for me. We are going to be sponsored. Our regular monthly class at Metropolitan is being sponsored by Starship. And if you'll remember, they came in for the 1-year anniversary and taught the prostate health class. That class was incredibly informative, very scientific. There was definitely fun stuff in there too, of course, but it was actually a better class than I thought it was going to be. I was super impressed. And so when they agreed to come back this year for our 2nd anniversary and to teach a class on vaginal and vulval health, I know it's going to be a really good class, and I'm excited that we're going to have that offered for our December 7th monthly educational at Metropolitan Studios. And those tickets are on sale through the Metropolitan website. So come see our sponsors and community friends at Starship and learn all about the lady bits, gender non-inclusive. On December 8th, the very next day, we have the last of the Practical Bondage series. I combined the last 2 classes into a longer intensive. So this is going to be a 3-hour class. It's going to be very in-depth. It's going to cover all types of bondage, but there will definitely be rope bondage as well. That class is halfway sold out already. I can only take so many people because it's very hands-on and I need to be able to assist everyone with whatever they're working on. So it is a very limited class, but you can still find the tickets up on Eventbrite. And be sure to get those ahead of time because I am vetting everyone attending that class. It is hosted in a small private location, so you do have to be vetted in order to attend. If you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. I'm very easily accessible through my website, madamjess.com, or you can reach me through any of my social media at mymadamjess. And finally, our last big event of the year is going to be our Casino Royale themed party hosted over at Metropolitan Studios. This is a public fundraiser for Kinked Atlanta, for kinky education. This past year, I set a few goals for us, which included doing a weekend-long intensive. It included bringing in some out-of-town presenters, to get some other perspectives from outside of Atlanta. And we hit those goals. We did that. In fact, we exceeded them. We had multiple out-of-town presenters and several intensives. So we completely exceeded our goals. And so much so that I'm afraid to set goals for next year. I want to continue that in 2025, and we need your help and support to do that. So that is what the Casino Royale fundraiser is for. It will be to assist me with continuing this podcast podcast, continuing doing interviews, continuing going to conferences. I'm going to see CFF this weekend, for example, to find more presenters and educators to bring back with me, hopefully. So, this is, that's what this funding is for. So full disclosure, that's what I am attempting to raise money for, to help allocate resources for bringing out-of-towners in, their transportation, their lodging, feeding them, all of the things that go into that. So that is what you're supporting. Additionally, we want to continue our aftercare bags in 2025. So some of the funds will be allocated for that as well. We do need to purchase new bags, so that is part of what the fundraiser is for. We are excited to announce that we already have several sponsors for the Casino Royale party, which is really great. Starship has come on board, Tokyo Valentino, Whipping Wood, The Beeve. I've got more coming. Whips and Leather has donated. We have several private donations that have come in as well. Too many for me to rattle off the top of my head, which is really great. But we are still looking for more. So putting on a party and event this large definitely takes a lot of resources. So we are still looking for more donations and more sponsors. And this includes volunteers. So if anyone is interested in helping us out with our end of the year holiday fundraiser, definitely feel free to reach out. And again, you can always find me through my website. It's madamjess.com, or you can find me through the Kinked Atlanta website, kinkedatlanta.com. I really tried to make myself accessible. So if you are interested in sponsoring or donating to the fundraiser, or working with us as a volunteer, please do go ahead and reach out, because that's what I'm working on now, is trying to get all of that organized so that we can make it the best time ever for our attendees. And it is going to be fun, because we do have a lot of people already involved, and we, so it's only going to get better. But we will have games. There's definitely going to be a lot of games. We definitely have a lot of gifts to give away. It's the holidays after all. And some of our vendor sponsors will be on site with us as well. I know Starship is intending to attend. Tickets are up on Eventbrite. We're going to have our usual hors d'oeuvres and snacks, appetizers. We will have cocktails. We will have a good time. More than anything else, we are going to have a great time. We're going to hang out. We're going to play games. We're going to get to be our kinky selves and just enjoy each other's company and the community building that comes with that. And that will take us all the way to the end of 2024. That takes us to the holidays. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to take a break. I'm a little bit tired. It's been a hectic year. I hope to get out at least one more podcast before the end of the year, maybe two. And then we will see you guys again next year in January 4. We've got Goddess MW teaching at Metropolitan. We'll be bringing the rope bondage class back in February. We have a few things lined up already. But first, Madam Jess is going to take a break. Get out there if you're wanting to meet me, if you're wanting to see me. I'm at Coastal Carolina Fetish Fair this weekend. I'm teaching rope bondage on December 7th. I'm hosting the vulva class on December 7th also. I'm teaching another class on December 8th. And then I will, of course, be hosting our fundraiser on December 14th. So plenty of opportunities to come show your support, to come support kinky education in Atlanta. Really look forward to seeing some of you there. It's going to be a really good time. And I also have to say, as we come across the 2-year anniversary of Kinked Atlanta, there are some of you out there who have been ongoing supporters, and this would not be here without you, period, the end. It just does not exist if we don't support it. And I don't want to out anyone. I don't want to name any names, but I hope you know who you are. I hope you know that you're seen. I hope you know that you're appreciated. And thank you for your service. People come up to me all the time and tell me, thank you for your service to the community. And I have to say back to you, thank you for your service to the community. Because if you didn't come, if you didn't put in, if you didn't buy the tickets, if you didn't, volunteer, it would not exist. So thank you guys for being the fans, for following along, for liking the post and sharing and all the stuff that you do that helps support us. Thank you for your effort in bringing better kinky education to Atlanta. I can't wait to see you all, and happy holidays in case I don't. Take care, everyone.